Everyone ready to start atoning for our wrongdoings from the previous stream? You better be. I know I am. Hey everybody, happy Thursday. Welcome to the stream. How's everybody holding up? Hey Yash, what's up? Good to see you as usual. How have you been? How's your week so far? I've tried, actually, for once, starting the game a bit earlier today, so it doesn't make us wait as it usually does, but lo and behold, as I went live, Steam started having a panic attack, or whatever the hell was going on with it. So, yeah, that didn't really work out. But hopefully it will still save us a tiny little bit of time. But yeah, get ready for us to click through a good chunk of wherever the hell we last saved, wherever the hell it last checkpointed us. Streamlabs, hello? Can you please share the screen with the class? Thank you very much. Yeah, I've made some notes from, you know, the last time, so we don't spend as much time floundering around and hopefully not getting confused like we did last time, and didn't not continue not picking the thing that we knew what it was but thought that it was the wrong time to do it. So without further ado, shall we try and catch up to where we actually are supposed to be and finish day 2. December 26, 9:44 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Yep, Karma. What a lovely guy he is, huh? I gotta remember what beautiful voice I assigned to him. Is that sure did a number on me last time. Let's see. Yes, Edgeworth reminiscing about how Von Karma is his tutor and how he is 20 times as fierce as he himself is. For those of you who need a little refresher. There he is, ready to hustle us yet again. Ready? This asshole is ready. Yep. Pulling his mind tricks and all that nonsense. 10 stream streak, congrats. Audio issues? I hope everything looks and sounds fine now. We're just clicking through everything. We're trying to catch up to wherever we left off last time before we found Edgeworth guilty. Which obviously he isn't. Oh yeah, how are you doing, Yash? Since I assume you couldn't hear me. The arrest. Okay, let's see if we don't actually need to press everything. I don't remember if they give us any extra info if we do an extra leads. I suppose we technically can. Just queue everything and skip, just to be safe, so we don't miss any vital information. And on the second round, we just, you know, pick what we gotta pick. I'm good, but somehow forgot that yesterday. What was yesterday? The intrigue is killing me. I'm already skipping through some stuff. Oops. I'm just unreasonably tired today. It was okay, but we went shopping and then, like, all the wind got knocked out of me, after carrying the groceries. Okay, we get the bullet. Good. Arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Here we get the gun. The murder weapon. Yep, there it is. Sorry, Your Honor. Thanks. Tisk. the gun. Oh yeah, and when I was going through the VOD, looking through whatever we need to note for today, I've noticed that on the zoomed and enhanced picture, the gun is being held in the wrong hand. In the intro we saw Edgeworth hold it in right hand, on the picture it is in left. So what gives? Yeah, sorry we're glazing over all of this. But yeah, I really want to catch up and start making progress, because we've already done all of this last time. Before we terribly fucked up. So hope you don't mind all the fast forwarding. Speaking of which, I wish there was an actual fast forward button. But I guess it's an old game and a little tiny bit archaic when it comes to that. So we'll just keep pressing enter until we're done. Again, I hope I didn't skip over something important. But we do have the gun and we do have the bullet. So we caught up on that. No, I need you here. To be taken away later on. You're gonna be our precious little scapegoat. Of your own volition, mind you. So it's all good. Yep, Karma, you're still a dickhead. Blood of heart. Here we go. Understand? I mean, during talk I thought yesterday was Tuesday, at least in terms that friendly visit at end of the week we had. I guess everyone is tired and confused. Okay, click, skip. Now we're gonna press you a little bit. And then we're gonna start presenting evidence. I hope this is not going to take very long, because, yeah, like I said last time, I was catching up after the guilty verdict. It took us about 23 minutes. So yeah, this time, hopefully we'll get there sooner. That's why I wanted us to start earlier today. So we can quickly click through this and get back on track. Yes. Cross-examination, please. Court of contempt of court. I think there was, actually. Yep. Very impressive. Cross-examine the witness. Here we go. A witness account. Christmas Eve? No! That was already Christmas. Objection. Pay attention. Yeah, because I don't remember if there was more evidence added or not, so we're going to skip. We're going to press, we're going to click through. Objection. Pressing everything. Yet again. Quiet, you! Your Honor, you're not helping. Hold it! Yep. Objection. How's the weather holding up? It's still very much dark and gross here. As the late fall should be, I suppose. No more nice and warm and somewhat sunny days for us, it seems like. Moving towards winter now. Yay. Bang. Yep. A lot of objections. And this time, not from us. Someone's stealing our glory. Okay, that's the last one, I think. Press further. I'm gonna get you. Scan the lake. Why were you scanning the lake when you were supposed to be looking for meteor showers? Your Honor? Stop it. Yep, sure is fishy. Very fishy. As fishy as that lake, I bet. Yep. There goes Maya. Yep. Yep, your testimony stinks. You're not telling us the truth. Discord can't handle the truth. Yep. More objections. Oh my god, we were already at the end, but now we gotta click through all of this again. No, no. Yep. Bye, Maya. Good having you with us. Wrong? Didn't you hear what she just said? Did you guys? Did you catch any of that? I hope you did. Nope. Cross-examine, please. My Faye, leave the courtroom immediately. Goodbye. Thank you for good luck. Wishes. Okay, we gotta start paying attention now. I do not tolerate the badgering. The S statement. The man on the boat was Edgeworth. This is where they docked us a thing straight away, and this is the only thing she says, doesn't it? So, we do... Give the photo! How did you see any of this if it was foggy as heck? Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. Finally, we're putting in some inputs. Yep. It's way too foggy. Everybody remembers that? There you go. Can't hear Twitch on my main audio, but I can hear regular Windows sounds? The heck? Maybe that warrants a restart. Yes. Yep. Yep. Miss Hart, get your shit together, please. Alright. Here we go again. I'll go through the motions, so we can press you some more. Okay. I think we got all of the evidence, right? Yeah, I think that's all of it. We didn't miss anything. Okay. So we should be pressing her about camera soonish, but let's go through this. Yep. Camera. Yep, automatic. Injection sustained. Brought her binoculars with her. Why? Well, clearly, because you're there to actually watch Gordy. And not the meteor showers. You filthy liar! Press further. Go. Yep. Nope, we didn't went far at all. Oh lord. You're taking a while. That being said, everybody, if you forgot for some reason to bring your snacks, bring your hydration stations, now's probably a good time. Look through her binoculars. You couldn't even see through those in that damn fog. So we're Stop your nonsense. Alright, so what we are looking for now, something that confused us a little bit last time, that we'll have to start bringing out the same evidence several times in a row. That's what cost us some points last time, because I wasn't sure if I am supposed to push the same thing over and over again. Okay, so, meteor shower. Meteor shower, that's when we bring up the camera. Because it wasn't pointing at the sky, it was pointing at the lake. Everybody remembering things? I hope this is helping in some way. The buttons was not at the lake to shoot stars. Show evidence. Which is... the article, obviously, about Gordy. Take that! Take that! And all... yep, Gordy. That, for some inexplicable reasons, makes banging sounds. I have proof, which is, again, the camera. I do have proof. What? I don't have a basic script. What? I'll show you evidence. Or did you told me to make a mistake? What? Yes, I do have, as a matter of fact, and that would be the camera once again, I believe. Take that! Here's the proof. It made 2 response to loud noises, which Gordy does. Order. Oh, Miss Hart. We're taking a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yep. We sure were. Guys, we almost caught up. There's a bit more evidence to show, but almost there. God. Could have been. Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Please revise your testimony. Yep. Yep. Let's go click through this real quick again. She heard the bang. She saw the muzzle flash. And the second bang. And we know that the gun shot 3 times. Objection. Yes, yes, George. We remember from the last time. Yep. 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 Very funny. Whatever you just said. Okay, so let's click through this real quick. And we're almost there. Hold it! You're not a student! And your pants are on fire. Hold it! On the same basis. Yep. UFO? You guys ever seen any UFOs? You're just having an ad, it's okay, we're still catching up. Yep, Gordy is newsworthy, obviously. Can you suggest otherwise? She was camping by the lake. Hands around the camera. But that's not why she was hiding, or whatever. Yep, doesn't want to attract the competitors if they found out that she's actually the journalist or whatever. Yep. Okay, this is when we're going to present evidence, but we're going to push still. She heard the bang. This is when we present evidence. Yep. Definitely suspicious. Maybe some evidence would help. And that's the last one. Yep. Okay. So when we'll go around, we present the evidence, and we are pretty much at the home stretch. Okay. So it was not much to look at the lake. Correct. There was a flash, one of the man's hands, and I heard another gunshot. Okay, I must have skipped through it. Oops. Straight up the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. And this is where we once again bring up the article, I believe. Article! Miss Hart, were you really looking at the boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? You wanna step over here and say that? You are camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy. That's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Order! Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You need them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well? Well, now that y'all mentioned it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, you know, I could be witness to murder and all. I kinda got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat, till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you get that photograph, you got proof. Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo. Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut up, what? What was she going to say? She took the photo, and what? Wait a second. She had a photograph to prove it. But you really can tell from the photo who is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth, or worse. Like Here said last time, a reload. What should I do? Show the enlargement. I hope I won't get banned on Twitch for it. Miss Hart. Guys, this is a good time to break out the new sound redeem I got for y'all just for these occasions. Anybody wants to step up to the occasion? This is your chance. Anybody? Anyone? That's not the one, George. Nice try, though. Well, maybe next time. You enlarged that photograph, didn't you? Did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court?
Objection!
Because it does not exist. What are you talking about? You're the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool! What's the meaning of this, Mr. One Karma? Miss Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. Yep. Wrong hand. We still cannot see who is firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Yay. Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. And a little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Laura Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence, decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Object the enlargement. This time we're doing it right. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. Phrasing! What would that be? Is it botched? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. Take that! Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure you understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Sorry, that was the judge. The hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that left hand contradicts. Your murder weapon bear prints from Edgeworth's right hand. Take that! The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Did we do it? Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You have given us definitive proof today. We know now that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth did not do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? Miss Hart? The victim himself? Larry! Oh no! Surely not Larry! I mean, it could have been the victim, right? Edgeworth was looking very confused at the gun, didn't he? In the, intro thingy. There is only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other man than the victim himself. Or Order! Order! So, you're saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed. That does seem to be the only remaining option. Or somebody else shot it from some very secluded spot, perhaps. I'm so very, very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet. Thank you for translation. There is no way it could have been suicide. Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course. I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. There you go, George. There's the autopsy report update. Time of death sometime on the 24th or 25th, shot from approximately 1 meter away. I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. The court is adjourned. December 26, 1:15 p.m. Defendant lobby number 2. I hope Maya is okay. And Mia to that extent. Phew, that was a close one. Sure was. How much time did it take us this time? Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there on the lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Very funny, Phoenix. Look, I'm going to go check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Well, tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? Probably. I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of the testimony that stood was the bang she heard. I had heard two sounds like gunshot just after midnight on 12/25. Which is not a Christmas Eve anymore. To be continued. There you go. Part 2 finally wrapped up. If I'm not wrong, this might be a 4-parter. So settle in. In comes part 3. Back. December 26th. Still, detention center, visitor's room. Maya? Maya!
Hey, Nick, it's you! I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay.
Well... through several days, actually.
It's a relief.
Hey, why'd you do that anyway?
I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry.
Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay?
Oh, okay.
Examine. Camera. Still requires us to smile for some reason. This guard monitors the visitors room. He hasn't moved an inch since I came in. Real pro. Will wanna translate the inches for us? Questioning. Have you been questioned yet?
No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning.
Phew. I mean, they did catch her in the beginning of the game as a suspect.
Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money already. You can pay for me, okay?
Huh? How much?
I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something.
Why do you picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? I guess it makes sense. Any luck with Mia?
None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried, I really did. And I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training.
She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area.
I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again.
And you think we're gonna present to her the updated autopsy, perhaps?
Sorry, I'm fresh out of ideas.
Like, at all?
Mr. Edwin's prints are on this pistol, aren't they?
Yes, the prints from his right hand. But they must have gotten on there at some time other than the shooting.
What? Really?
The shooter used his left hand, after all. The bullet.
So the markings on this bullet and the barrel on the pistol matched.
Hey, I'm surprised you remember that.
How could I forget after one karma rubbed it in so much? So, which one of these are the ballistic markings?
I'm not really sure. Oops. Did I show her this?
Sorry, I'm fresh out of ideas.
Okay, in that case, I guess we're going somewhere. To the office? December 26th, Wright and Cole offices. Sure is quiet here with nobody around. Right. I have to get Maya out of that detention cell soon. Examine. How's the hotel holding up? Looks like it's cleaning day again at the hotel across the way. I hear that they're planning a second branch outside the city. I can see the bellboy getting the angle of the screwdriver in the drawer just right. How's the plant without being overwatered? Our Charlet. Yep, getting the knack for it. Once again, all of our marks are erased. Yep, watching TV. All the books. And the poster. Steel Samurai. Okay, where else can we travel to? Criminal affairs, perhaps? Talk to our good old friend Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe's not here. Gumshoe's at the scene of the crime again. Huh? Oh, really? He is a live wire, that one. Got into a fight with the chief for not following protocol. Not following protocol? He's a loose cannon, damn it! I bet he didn't help them build the case against Edgeworth. I'm going to guess everything is about the same. Don't do anything rash. Why jump? You have every reason to live. He must be doing image training for talking down a potential suicide. Well, new intel. Detective's desk. Pretty clean. This guy looking at anything new? Looks at his computer monitor. What? Rook to Bishop 7? Checkmate? I don't believe it! He must be playing chess on the computer. Good use of taxpayer money right there. Yep. The mascot's still there. Babes are still postering and calendaring. Excuse me, I clicked a bit too much. And I guess that's it for here. Move. Gourd Lake, I guess. Since that's where he's hanging out now. Gourd Lake Park entrance. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around in the park. I wondered if Detective Gumshoe is here today. Well, so we were told. The woods. The chill. The nature. Today is just cold. Yep. The place is full of families picnicking on the weekend. But now, it's cold. Move to public beach. How's Larry doing, I wonder? Is he still here? Haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Kiance. Oh, she's back from Hawaii already. Examine. Trash can is empty. Place is well maintained. Any signs of Gordy? Its green waters stretch out on both sides. It's a pretty big lake, really. No more party poppers. Lineup of plastic benches. Except for maybe Mai if she wanted the samurai dog. No samurai dogs for us either. The thing is closed. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. The banner says, samurai dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. Okay, guess we're moving further in. There wasn't anyone at the boat rental last time. Let's go here first. Yep. The old camping spot, where there's no camping to be had, and yet here we are. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Hey, pal. The trial today, it's, Yes? What about the trial? Well, I was going to say good show, but it wasn't really all that. Though you did save Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? Thanks. You wanna say anything about any of this, maybe? Sorry to disappoint you, pal. I'm drawing a blank. Is this a blank? Yep, it was fired from the murder weapon, without a doubt. From a meter away, so it would have to have been from someone else on the boat. What do you make of this, Detective Gumshoe? Hey, making something of things is your job. Right. Since when do lawyers have to do detective work for them? Good question. We've been doing a lot of that lately. Maybe you should tell me why Mr. Edgeworth's prints were on the weapon, pal. Huh? How should I know? The updated autopsy, you wanna say anything about this? Now, she heard 2 gunshots, right? But wait, look at the court record. According to this, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. Yeah, I've been talking about this the whole time last stream. What? Wow, how's that possible? Where was the 3rd shot fired? I wonder. Maybe it was a practice shot or something? Maybe it was Gordy! That's probably it. I think we've showed him everything else, right? I'm drawing a blank. We're drawing a blank. I think it's a little early for you to be proudly waving that thing around. You can't be proud of yourself when you get Mr. Edgeworth declared innocent, pal. Okay, fine. Well, what about this then? I don't care who you are. No one can tell me that's Mr. Edgeworth. I mean, come on. It doesn't look like him at all. But Edgeworth has admitted he was on the boat. That's his... then he's the one being shot then. He seems fine in court today. Seemed... Details, pal, details! Whose side are you on, anyways? All I'm saying is we have to respect the evidence. Okay, I think that's about it for that. Tomorrow's trial. Detective Gumshoe. Any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow? It sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Another witness? Oh, right, he said something about that in the trial today. Is it the one that bailed?
There were 2 witnesses.
I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it?
Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information.
Right. Prosecutor Edgeworth. Alright, I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth.
What's up?
Is he afraid of earthquakes? I never heard anything about that before.
Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see?
Well, there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a prosecutor, and him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident. The GL6 incident. Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. My Faye? I wanted to talk to you about my Faye. Huh? She's not out on bail yet. That's strange. I told them to let her go as soon as they had their report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her getting dragged out by the bailiff? I'll be honest with you, pal, I shed a tear or two. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lip trembling. Really? Cold as ice, Edgeworth? He was really grateful for what she did, you know. I'm going to head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering, how much is bail going to be? Everybody drum roll. Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. Wow. What? Edgeworth? Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. All right, pal. Well, don't forget to go pick her up, okay? Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent, too. I'll really have to try, though. I don't think Laura takes very good care of her SUV. Covered with dents. Can't believe anyone would drive their car here. Anything new? No camping. Funny place to pitch your tent. I wonder why she brought a camping cooker with her. There's a convenience store right up the street. I guess she wanted to get into the outdoor spirit. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. It takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. Cute. Hello, life is weird. Welcome to the stream. How are you holding up? Good to see you as always. Pretty game? Yeah, it held up pretty well. For something that is, what, about 25 years old at this point? If not exactly. But yeah, how are you? What's up? Lara's camera is staring out at the lake, as usual. Even a novice like me can tell that camera must cost a pretty penny. I hope she doesn't leave it out here to get stolen. That's the woods. The trees grown quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into the shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. How poetic. Okay, let's go to the boat house, maybe? Something new there? Shop. Sorry. Details. Looks like the boat rental shop is closed today, too. Dang it! Examine! There's more forest up this way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues here. I guess we're just going to pick up Maya. Small rental boat shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. They're probably closed because of the murder. There are some boats floating on the dock. The murder took place in the boat from this dock. Apparently, the police took away the actual boat that was used that night. Indeed, there's space for one more boat at the dock. Well, I'm sure somebody will show up here at some point. Let's go back. Move. Entrance. Move. Detention center. I think. Apart from being sick, I'm alright, thanks. Oh, I'm sorry you're sick. Get well soon.
Hey, Nick, I'm fine. You finally came. I just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go.
Free at last, eh?
Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it?
Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they?
Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for the bail.
Thank Edgeworth.
Huh?
He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did.
Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick.
I don't think there's much else I can present to her. Did I show this already?
Sorry, I'm fresh out of ideas.
Okay, fine. What to do? What do you think we should do next?
I'm kind of lacking in the clues department. We could go to the park and look for Gordy. I was kidding.
No, you weren't. Still, if there are any clues out there, the park's as good or as bad as any. I just came from there, literally. What do you say? Shall we head down there?
Sure.
Ugh, what a waste of a trip. Have you noticed anything lately?
No, I did notice one thing when I was here in detention. It's really pretty comfortable here. It's warm and they keep it very clean.
I mean, have you noticed anything about the case?
Well, not much more than that, no.
She's probably still upset about Mia. I should leave her alone. Okay, let's move. Let's move. Anything new at the Grosberg offices? Potentially. Apparently, Mr. Grosberg is on vacation today. Good for him. We're working through the Christmas holidays. Well, I guess I can come back tomorrow if I needed anything. Fine. Back to the offices?
Ah, fresh air. I gotta say, freedom feels great.
Behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay?
Misbehaving's much more fun.
It's not going to be so much fun when Edgeworth refuses to pay your bail again.
Right, I'll behave.
Oh dear. Can we talk more about this? Well, what should we do?
I don't know. I've been in detention this whole time. I think I'll let you decide what we should do. Deal?
Well, any thoughts you want to share?
Well, I was in detention all day. I think I'd like more time to think.
Poor Maya, she probably thought about Mia the whole time she was there. Okay. Let's then go get you some more fresh air or whatever. Yep. It's the park.
There aren't many cops around today, are there?
They're probably back at the precinct working up the case against Edgeworth.
Hey, y'all! Hey, it's Slida!
Y'all really did it today. What did we do now? Nah, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking. A little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. But I just went up there and started babbling any old thing that came to mind. Lotta. So, you see, I want to make it up to y'all. Make it up. Talk! What did you think of the trial? To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I've been a witness, even though I didn't really see anything. I kinda convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry, I know I caused y'all a lot of trouble.
Oh, memory is a tricky big little thing.
Yeah, I sure know that now. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder.
Right.
You mean the first time you witnessed a murder? Damn it! What about Gordy? Right! Well, the way I figure, the trial's only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom.
Alright, Lotta, you go, girl! I wish I could be an investigative photographer too.
Finish your spirit medium training first. Lotta, what did you mean by making it up to us?
Well, you see... Actually, I got a bit of information for you.
What? That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it.
What information?
Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us.
Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you.
What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey, I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these Southern fools are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most Southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what'll be? We got a deal or not?
What do we do, Nick?
Guys, deal or no deal? Found it, fixed that damn audio. It was muted specifically in Mixer for that one thing. Interesting. How did that happen? Let's start an investigation on that. Deal? What does everybody else think? And yeah, life is weird. Have you played any of the Ace Attorney games yourself? Because this is our first time. Deal, probably. What do you want in exchange? We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much? Huh? You completed off your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. Huh? Well, she's not wrong.
The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. Whoa! Gordy?
But Gordy doesn't... I mean, Gordy might not exist.
Then bring me proof that shows he don't.
I'll be keeping watch for the car, okay? Rather. You see something, you'll come to me first. Got it? Okay. Right, see y'all later.
Okay, Nick, let's get hunting.
Hunting? You don't seriously mean...
Gordy? I sure do.
What about Edgeworth?
We're searching for Gordy for him. Nick, don't you get it?
Okay, and how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find the monster myth specialist? I sure bloody hope so. Public beach? You haven't? Alright then. Oh! The Steel Samurai is here? For some samurai dogs? What's that?
The Steel Samurai, Nick!
Yo, Maya! Larry, what the heck is that? Oh, it was my girl fiance's idea.
She was all, if you like, put this here, it would be like really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner. Oh, that's really nice if she could find those for you.
Well, she knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now, so she's got them for free. Right. Edgeworth?
Yo, Nick! What happened with Edgy?
Well, we made it through the first day in court, alright. I don't know how about our... I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though.
Hey, Larry, did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy.
Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school.
No? Really?
Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly.
Transferred?
Right. When the DL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Big Samurai? Hey Larry, when did you get that big thing? Huh? Oh, the big guy? I've had that for about a month, yeah. It's a big hit with the kids. Why wasn't it here yesterday? Huh? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted.
Compressor?
Yeah, it's that that little unit by my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it for repairs.
Oh. And here I thought you'd inflated it yourself.
I mean, he is full of hot air, so I wouldn't be surprised either. Anything you want to talk about? Sorry, Nick, I don't know much about that. Something about hot dogs. I'm a mere seller of hot dogs, there we go. Nothing at all? Not even a little bit? Not gonna share a little bit of hot dog inside with us? That's the guy that's selling my dogs faster than I can cook them!
Do you think Gordy really exists?
Nah, I think somebody probably saw something else that they just thought was Gordy. But I'll keep selling samurai dogs until the truth's out. Sorry, Nick. Sorry again. Nothing. Well, I gotta ask. What if the truth comes out of unexpected places? Hold up. Now that I showed him the article, still nothing. The woods? Hey, y'all. Well, you'll find anything about Gordy?
No, nothing.
Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at nighttime.
It's a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze.
Whoa! No, you don't. No sneezing.
What?
Click, 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 click. I told you no sneezing. See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. I the trigger on one of Von Karma's finger snaps now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, sorry is nice, but what about my film?
Nick, pay the lady.
Indeed. Probably nothing new to talk. What happened? I heard something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about the case anymore.
Huh?
Whoa, didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least. Like I said, I'm not traded for the dirt on Gordy. Dirt? But she lives in the water, it doesn't stick to her, I don't think.
What are you going to do if Gordy doesn't exist?
I'll quit being an investigative photographer.
What?
After all, I only have one photo to my name so far.
Was it a good one?
You bet. A UFO.
UFO?
Anyway, if I can get a career making photo this time around, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school.
Huh? You really are a university student?
Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit.
Right.
Gordy!
What are you going to do if Gordy doesn't exist?
I'll quit being a photographer. Why didn't it check mark? I'm confused. Okay, go back to school anyways. Wouldn't hurt you, I don't think. Well, everything here is... No camping. Funny place to pitch tent.
Wait, what if this sign said no setting tents on fire?
I don't think they have signs like that.
No.
Any new insight on this?
Hey, Nick.
What? Don't tell me you're hungry again.
No, I was just wondering why our camping pots and cans are made of aluminum.
Yep, we already talked about that at length. Okay, let's try going back to the boathouse, maybe? Something's telling me nothing new is gonna show up. Or maybe it will!
It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good.
Well, with the murder on the lake and all, they're probably just taking a vacation till it blows over.
I get it.
Can we take a boat and go looking for a Gordy or something? Boats. There are some boats floating at the dock. The murder took place in the boat. Yep. Yep. Nope. Okay. Well done. Where else can we go and what else can we do? Can we go pester somebody about Gordy, I wonder? To the public beach. Move. To the entrance. Move. To the criminal affairs department, maybe? Yep, there he is. Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait. You didn't go and do something that's going to hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again? What do you mean again? Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything, besides money, that is. Guys, everybody, by the way, hydration check, posture check, food check, meds check, all that stuff. I really do need to take a drink myself, so give me a sec. Aw, my tea's gotten cold. What a tragedy that is. Talk. Yep, we can talk to him about Gordy. I was hoping we could. How's the investigation proceeding? It's not really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive.
His motive?
See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident. And the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. And Edgeworth never talks about his past. I bet they'll drag that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow too.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
I gotta admit, it doesn't look good, pal. But does Gordy?
Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy?
The monster down in the Gourd Lake? No, not personally, no.
Well, we're looking for it.
Huh? Are you out of your minds? You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me then?
Oh, Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick.
I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lada.
Nick, try telling him sooner next time.
Sorry. I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at ya. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid for your search for Gordy. Hooray!
Huh?
I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence.
Really?
You can take whichever one you like. Secret weapons?
Okay, give us the goods.
Hold on, everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. Guys, I think we'll have to pick. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1. Missile.
Missile?
I think I know exactly what it's gonna be. He's a canine police dog, still in training, yep. I knew it. Missile! Missile! Here, boy! There it is. Here he is.
Hey, he's cute. Look, Nick, cute dog.
A cute dog. And this will help us how? Sniffing out the monster, obviously, genius. Next, secret weapon number 2. A fishing pole. Here, this is my own personal pole. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster. And maybe some tuna. Yeah! How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? Never know till you try, pal. Okay, this next one is the last one. No, please, I'm already overwhelmed with my choices. Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Here. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something alive. Or do we? Again, harkening back to Tomb Raider 3 Gold and the Mechanessi. Right. How are you supposed to find it with the metal detector? Hey, you never know. It might have been eating soda cans. Well, which one will it be?
I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect.
I can't make up my mind either. For the totally opposite reason. Oh well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. Guys, which one? I'm not entirely sure if we can switch them or not. If something ends up not working. But I think I already predict which one it might be. Which one might be the favored option. Missile. Well, he does have his doggy nose and his doggy eyes and his doggy ears. Maybe he'll see or hear or sniff Gordy. Any other opinions? Well, I guess Missile it is. Can we borrow Missile? Sure thing, pal. Be good to him.
He's so cute.
Oh boy. Missile, a canine unit in training. Very cute, with shiny eyes. I guess we're going. Is Missile in our inventory? Yes! Present! Look at this dog! Missile is a big star in criminal affairs.
Why is he named Missile?
Huh. Now that you mention it, I'm not sure. But I hear his aptly named for what it's worth. Actually, I do know why he's named Missile. Because it's one of the developer's dogs. Though I think it was a Pomeranian originally, not a sheep. I think this is a sheep. Well, we don't really have much else to talk about, so I guess we're moving out. Can we bring Miss Al to detention center? December 26th. Looks like Edgeworth is in questioning.
Let's come back later.
Guess so. Well, you know we gotta go back to the law offices and discuss our new companion.
Don't waste time showing me things. We have to get cracking on this case. But the dog! You know the enemy has more tricks up his sleeve. He's bringing in another witness.
And we have a dog, which might also be a witness. Okay. So... we go... Maybe he's back in the law offices? Nope. Still nothing. Oops. Misclick? Oh, just can't go anywhere from that bloody place. Taking the doggy to the lake. Move. To the public beach.
Hey, Nick! Missile's been acting strangely.
Missile? Oh, alright. That little creature of the detectives.
Hey, I love little doggies.
Good boy, good boy. Missile is not pleased.
What's wrong, Missile?
Wow, machine gun barks.
Missile! Missile!
Whoa! Stop that thing! Cannibal! It's eating the hot dogs! My samurai dogs.
Wow, he ate every single one.
I'm sorry, Larry.
Sorry? Sorry you don't pay my bills, Nick!
It's going to have to be 2 this time. So was it the wrong idea to bring the dog here? Look how cute he is, Larry.
Hey, Larry, look, it's Missile.
He probably wasn't fed on the force back at the precinct, because my god, that dog.
Isn't he cute? Keep that mud away from me!
What am I going to tell the big boss?
There's a big boss in charge of your hot dog stand? Nick, maybe the stand is a front for a mafia money laundering scheme.
Maya, it probably is though. I think you should probably try to look a little sorry about what happened.
Alright.
My poor dogs. It's okay, look at how cute the doggy is. Aww, doesn't it melt your heart? Much more important than salary. Hey, look at my dog.
Hey, Lotta. Oh, cute. He yours? He's a canine police dog. His name's Missile. Huh. Canines are the ones they use to sniff for things, right? I wonder what Gordy smells like. I hadn't thought about that.
Well, I hope we'll find out soon-ish. Let's go to the boats. Yin? Would examining with the dog do anything different? Yes or no? There's definitely no new updates. Examine. Doesn't that Steel Samurai look a little out of place? I mean, it's so huge. I guess it's good advertising.
Something about the Steel Samurai just doesn't work for me.
Huh? Really? It looks pretty well made to me.
Still a novice, aren't you, Nick? Really? True connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff.
These Steel Samurai fans are obviously in a league of their own. I can't get over this samurai dogs.
The original samurai dogs, no less.
Hey man, whoever calls their product the original first wins. Why don't you add world famous to the sign? Hey, good idea! What have I done? What indeed? What about this?
What's this machine?
That's a compressor. I used it to fill up that balloon there with air.
Huh, neat.
Just got it repaired yesterday. Man, what a drag that was. A sign? Huh. I almost didn't see that signpost. Left boat docks, right exit. We haven't looked at the flags, I don't think. Or whatever you call them. The bunting? These flags look sadly out of place here. Flapping lifelessly back and forth in the cold wind under a cold sky.
I don't know. I think it gives the place kind of festival atmosphere. Festival?
I think that's what she said.
It reminds me of the War of the Eyeglasses.
The War of the what?
Huh? What? You mean you didn't know the War of the Eyeglasses?
What the heck is this?
Our local fair used to do this every summer. I guess we were the only ones.
I ask again, what the heck is it? Well, what the heck else can we do? Examine the lake with the dog. I can only guess that the dog will automatically get a reaction if something happens. Correct? I don't know. Can we talk to you about anything else? Gordy, some more? What if he doesn't exist? She'll stop being a photographer, yada yada yada. UFO. I wish they would checkmark that conversation already. Well, where haven't we been by this point? We've sniffed around this whole place. Pun semi-intended. Still nothing. Criminal affairs? Hey. Secret weapons. Detective Gumshoe, can we borrow one of the other things? Hmm? Yeah, sure, pal. But I have to take back the last one I lent you, department policy. Well, take your pick. Which one will it be? Sad to say, but I guess missile wasn't the correct choice. But at least we fed him. Right, the fishing pole? Can I borrow that flimsy-looking fishing pole? Sure thing, pal. Oh, if it breaks, be sure to dispose of it properly, okay? Right. Detective Gumshoe's personal fishing pole, sadly flimsy and dubious utility. Okay. I guess we'll be just running back and forth to the lake. To see if any of these things do anything. Present. Look at this fishing pole! You know, you can't catch many fish in this lake.
I'm not after small fry. I'm after the biggest fry of them all, Gordy!
You're really going to try to fish out a monster?
To save Edgeworth, yes.
Brings a tear to my eye in more than one ways. Okay. Missile is Easter egg of sorts? Yeah, I am aware. It's called after one of the developer's dogs, and it is also a dog in one of their games. That is not really a sequel or anything, but again, made by the same team, by the same guy. But we're not going to talk about that, not to spoil anything, because I'm considering that we play Ghost Trick at some point or another, because it's a fun game as well. Okay, here, I brought a fishing pole.
Okay, Nick. This looks like a good spot, by the way. Welcome to the stream, Rubik and 64. How are you holding up? Good to see you once again.
A good spot for what?
Let's do some fishing.
She's serious. What are you going to use that, use for bait?
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. I figured something like this would happen. We should have brought Missile along with us too. At least then we'd have bait. Hey!
Nick,
how could you exactly? I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Some jokes are better left untold.
Oof, she hit me. Good. As you deserve, Nick.
Okay, watch this, Nick.
Just try not to reel in an empty cans or boots, okay?
Here we go. My leg!
Quick, 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 quick! Ah, great, we wasted more film.
Hey, what are you doing?
Sorry, Lotta.
Don't tell me you're on some film company's payroll.
Nick, pay her. My poor, poor wallet. Yep, well, we're definitely poor by this point. This is still unmarked, although we've talked about it like 5 times already.
Lotta, wait. Gordy?
A fishing pole? Are you out of your doggone mind?
Yes, yes, it's a fishing pole.
I never thought of that. Good luck.
Thanks.
I don't believe it. Well, you wanna try that again? No clues here. I'm pretty sure we exhausted our fishing pole uses, have we not? I mean, we can go to the boating spot also, but I don't think that's going to do much. Move! Move. Move. Examine? Cause unlike in your usual point and clicks, you can't interact with objects the same way, as far as I'm aware, at the very least. So maybe we have exhausted the use for the fishing pole as well. If I'm not wrong. And I might very well be. So, shall we go pick up the metal detector next? Criminal affairs. Talk. Detective Gunshoe, can we borrow one of the other things? Yeah, sure, pal. Yep, you can take it back. Aren't you glad we didn't break your fishing pole? Your precious little fishing pole? Can we borrow that metal detector? Sure thing, pal. I'm not sure what we're going to find with this. Remember, you're hunting a monster. Anything is possible. Anything! Makes a noise when metallic objects are near. Useful detection device. And that's gonna be the one, is it not? Kind of achievement. Borrow all Gumshoe's secret weapons. Wonderful. Beautiful. We're so good at this. As you can see, it's a metal detector. We use it to look for bullets in the ground. To find more bullet casings. I knew it. If you can find the monster with it, all the better. I'm not so hopeful. We're going to find the monster that got Edgeworth in trouble, I bet. Back to the lake. Move. Public beach. Hello, Natalia. Welcome to the stream. You've missed something wonderful, unfortunately. But you would either have to watch the VOD, because I'm not going to spill the beans, or you will play for yourself later on, obviously. Look at this shit. Sorry, Nick. I don't know much about that. I'm a mere seller of hot dogs. Yeah, if you had and you left. Ooh, no. Not the correct move. Q. Present. Look at this.
Hey, Rada, look at this. It's a metal detector.
I know what it is. I'm not sure that's going to pick up Gordy, though. Unless he's been eating people's watches or spare change or something.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
Well, what if it has? I almost typed have instead of hi. I'm sorry, but it's okay. All of us here are very tired. Myself included. Can we metal detect anything? With this metal detector? I wonder. I bet it's gonna be something on the docks. Move again? More rental? Yep, called it! At least it didn't set off the camera this time.
Nick! It's beeping! The metal detector found something!
Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya.
Why do I have to check it out?
Because I said so.
Nick! Look!
Huh? An air tank? Somebody shot from the water? Huh. The valve looks broken.
I thought it was Gordy.
Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster?
Oh.
Huh? There's something wrapped around this air tank. The bunting. It looks like a string of flags?
Well, we might as well take it with us now that we found it.
It's heavy. Air tank. An empty air tank. The valve is opened, and the banner of flags is wrapped around it. Move? Can we take a look at those flags again? Nothing new, no new intel? Hey, Larry. Look at this shit. What? An air tank? What about it? Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Have you seen it before? Have you seen this before? Huh? Me? No, never. Who the heck would go diving in the middle of the winter? There is something about the way his eye twitched when I showed him the tank. I think I'd better pursue this line of questioning a little further. What? An air tank? What about it? Larry, I wanted to ask you about the tank. Is it yours? Say, is this air tank yours? Why would I have a thing like that? Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags around your steel samurai there. Must be a coincidence. There's strings of flags everywhere these days, like elementary schools and used car dealerships. Look, why would I need a tank anyway? To inflate something? To go diving? Which he said he wouldn't, but I'm still going to say it. You used it to go diving in the lake, didn't you? What? Why the heck would I go diving in the lake? Wait. You're not saying I had something to do with that murder? No, not at all, just... Hey, you watch it, buddy. I'm not saying anything until my lawyer gets here. I'm your lawyer. Larry, Nick is your lawyer. Got him. Well, Larry, she's right. Anyway, I've never seen that air tank, okay? Yeah, right. Larry's hiding something. I can tell. Talk about it some more? Choose the other thing? Is it yours? Yep. Schools and dealerships? To inflate something? You used this to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? What else? That big puffy steel samurai? Now why would I go asking... Why would you go asking me a question like that? Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always use was on the fritz. So I tried using the tank to inflate it for once. And, it didn't go so well. As I suspected. Ask more about the tank? It didn't go so well. Yeah. Do you think you could be a little more specific? Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it. Tell us! Fine. Whatever. It's like what I said, the compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that. And then... Blam! That's the other shot? The valve busted open and made the incredible noise. And that tank there took off like a rocket. And it took my poor deflated steel samurai with it. What? Off into Gourd Lake? It sure scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure. Okay. Is that it? Can we talk about it further? The flying air tank? So the tank and the steel samurai you were trying to fill up flew away. What happened next? Well, all that happened on the 20th or so. The 20th, a week ago. Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, Fiancé gave me that steel samurai after all. And when did you find it? Just the night before last. It flew way out there. Took me 4 whole days to find it. The night before last was the night of the murder. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. You see, I went home before midnight.
didn't know about what happened.
No,
That's too bad.
it's not all bad. We've solved one mystery at least.
Mystery?
Maybe we should go tell her that Gordy is actually Steel Samurai. Gasp. Go to the woods. Talk. Or maybe we should have showed her the tank first? I don't know. Look. Yep, I'd have to say I know exactly Spot about that. It's painfully easy to know when something doesn't catch Lotta's interest. Oh well, Gordy again.
Well, Mr. Lawyer,
I've got the info y'all need. Y'all got the scoop on Gordy for me yet? Nothing yet. We found him. Gordy doesn't exist. Well... Sorry to break it to you. Lotta, there is no such thing as Gordy.
what?
How can y'all be so sure?
Really, Nick?
Y'all got some proof Gordy doesn't exist? The proof that Gordy doesn't exist is here. Of course I have proof. No lawyer's worth his dash would make a claim without the proof to back it up. Here's the proof that Gordy doesn't exist. Oh god! I killed him! That's why he doesn't exist anymore! This...
Take that! Larry's air tank?
What are y'all doing with an air tank?
This is Gordy.
Excuse me?
What exactly are you saying, Nick?
There's a stand near here. A hot dog stand. That's a whole lot of hot dogs now, unfortunately. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot, who happened to be a friend of mine, tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently, it made a pretty loud bang when it flew. The bang? Yep, looks just like Gordy. The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo.
Wait, so you're saying that Gordy is really the Steel Samurai?
Well, that's a fine way to ruin the gal's dream. I'm sorry, Lotta.
No, it's okay, you win.
I'll give you your info, like I promised.
Poor Lotta.
Give me. So tell us this information you have. A promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here.
Boat rental?
Yep, that one.
There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted.
Just an old guy living all by himself. Yeah, I should go check it out.
Thanks, Lotta. We will. Let's get cracking, Nick.
Hold on. Something else? Yeah, the night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know. Yes, I remember that detail. And the gun apparently shot 3 times. Or rather, allegedly.
Wait, so you have another photo?
Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all. Just the lake. I figured it wouldn't be much use as an evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it. It's gonna be extremely helpful, isn't it? Shows an empty lake, taken automatically on 12/24 at 11:50 p.m. Bye now, you'll take care. Time for me to pack up and leave.
Poor Lotta. It's all Larry.
It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess.
Legend?
Yeah, the legend of Larry. Familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
Someone should whip that butts into shape.
I say. Who knows, the real Nessie could be a balloon too. Could very well be. Although we already know the secret. That it's actually a mech. Okay, move to the boathouse. Knock real loud on the door.
Hey, Nick. This is the boat shop that Lada was talking about.
You're right. There doesn't seem to be anyone around at all.
Well, let's go check it out anyway.
Knock, knock. I mean, we've checked everything out by this point. Everything's tick marked. Small wall rancher shop. Doesn't look like anyone's around. Probably closed because murder and all. Nothing seems to do anything when I scroll over it. Here we go. Bring Detective Gumshoe his metal detector. Maybe he'll let us pet the dog again. Oh. Caretaker shack, actually. A bird. Caretaker shack. Meg, that you?
Nick!
Hey, is that Keith with you? Where have you two been? I've been worried sick.
Nick, you handle this.
I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Meg?
Yes?
Finally made up your mind, have you?
My mind.
You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone.
Pasta?
Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running? An old man like me. Polly, the kids are home.
Hello, hello.
Squawk.
Nick, what was that?
A parrot? A parrot? The one on the perch? Keith. Yes? I'll leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, sonny.
Nick, what's the wet noodle?
Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the shop, the name of the pasta shop. That's a relief, isn't it, Polly?
Hello, hello.
Yep.
He fell asleep.
I guess I guess he's relieved. Kira says, "Who's a good boy?" Yes, I am aware. Does he know the answer at the very least? Examine. Is he a good boy?
Look, Nick, he has an electric blanket on this table. Looks warm. That's a great idea. We should do that at the office. We can sit down with our clients, snug and warm, and drink hot cocoa.
And what? Talk about murders? Hell yeah.
Aw, you're a party pooper, Nick.
I don't see a problem. Why can't we talk about murders while being cozy also? Looks like a kitchen unit. It's pretty clean. I don't know about that. Funny, he doesn't look like the type who'd keep things tidy like that.
You're forgetting, Nick. He's running a pasta shop here.
It's a pasta shop, apparently? Not very hygienic with the bird around.
Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello? It ignored me.
Oh, wait, you forgot? You forgot, Meg? You gotta call her name first.
Her name?
Polly, how you been?
Hello, hello.
See?
Neat. So the parrot's name is Polly.
Parrot added to the court record. The erstwhile companion of the boat shop keeper answers to the name Polly. I bet Polly has some dirt. For the case?
Too bad all she says is hello.
I bet not. Ha ha ha. Oh, Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words.
Secret words?
I'll find them.
Polly, Polly, what's your name?
Polly.
Cute.
Maya's found a new friend. Fish. Wow, there's lots of various fish in Gourd Lake, aren't there? And I was told there are none. Lies on lies.
Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish.
This fishing pole looks expensive and much cooler than the one that Detective Gumshoe has, mind you.
Oh, he has a television in here too.
Yeah?
Look, a little safe. It's locked.
Maya, we've talked about this. Keep your sticky fingers to yourself. I guess we keep pestering the bird.
Polly, what's your name?
Yep. Polly has nothing new to say as of yet, but I'm sure she will. I'll make her talk. For now, let's talk to the owner. The pasta restaurant. Very insightful, thank you. A pasta shop? Yep. Do you think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone? My father started it, you know. So that makes you two the third generation. Meg.
Yes.
Tomorrow we'll start with the secrets of dough tossing.
Dough tossing?
You too, Keith. Yes? You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen.
Pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy?
Meg!
Yes?
You know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't you? Right, of course. Everybody knows that.
Nick,
Huh?
how long do we have to keep this all in the family charade?
This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what it is. The boat rental shop. This is a boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? This here's the place of pasta, the wet noodle. Oh, now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, "Yo, dude, we wanna ride in one of your boats." That's why I keep them boats out here. The youngsters these days, darn if I understand them. I'm pretty confused myself.
Nick, this isn't going anywhere.
But this old man is the witness tomorrow, right? That's gonna be fun. We've got to find some way of getting information out of him. Bring Polly along. My memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here.
Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number of the safe?
1228.
All right.
Hey, Polly, watch it, will ya?
See, Nick, all it takes is a little clever thinking.
And a criminal mind.
Quick, Nick, write that number down.
Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes. Thank you, Natalia. Let's go snooping.
Look, a little safe. It's locked.
But you know the code. Not gonna do anything about that? Talk. Nothing else to talk about. Can we show him stuff? Well, obviously he'll be interested in this. This is gonna take a while. That's a lawyer's badge? Yes, it is. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. I get it. Huh? Yep. I got you figured out now. You're not Keith! Oops.
Now's our chance to clear things up.
Sir? No, I'm not Keith.
And I'm not Meg either.
We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night.
Please help us.
A lawyer, huh?
Please, mister.
Alright, I'll help. But on one condition.
What's that? We take over wet noodle for you?
When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle. There we go. Well, do we run the noodle? I don't think we really have a choice, but the audience's opinion is important to me nevertheless. And we keep the name? Well, obviously. Okay, we promise.
Nick, are you sure about this?
Hey, anything to get this case solved. Everything for Edgy. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles?
I guess so.
That's my boy. Good for you, Keith. Wait, didn't I just say... You too, Meg.
Yes?
You bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know. Now, what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly. Hello, hello. Now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? Show him everything we have under the sun, I guess, in our inventory. Yep, he's asleep. Look at this case. Well, at least he's going to get a nice nap out of all of this. Hey, yep, I seen this. You know something about this, sir? Keith. Yes? It's okay. You can call me Dad. Dad, you know something about this? Hey, yup. The other night, out on the lake.
Yes, yes!
I know all about that. I seen it.
What? Yes! Tell us what you saw!
Well, I suppose, since you're taking over the shop and all, well, I guess it's in the talk option, but let's keep going. Yep. You know about Gordy? Nope. Well, straight into the point at the very least. Can't believe I haven't heard about Gordy. When everyone else literally heard with their own ears. Now, we gotta go through the motions, you know how it works. I brought a gun, Dad! Check this shit out! Aren't you proud? Yep, fell asleep. Metal detector? I can't wait to show him Polly. Second lake photo? I kinda wanna look at it as well, by the way, we didn't examine. Yep. Can't look. Oops. Here's Bird. Polly here's my only friend in the world. Isn't that right, Polly? Hello, hello. Yep. Well, let's talk. I would hope. I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night. Yep. It was after midnight, but okay. Then I heard this bang, so I looked outside. And I heard another one. Bang! A little while later, this boat came back. Then a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself. Yup.
What did he say?
Yup. I guess that's what he said, huh? I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time, I promise.
I need to know earlier than that.
You know what? Hey, little Terry was just here. Terry? Yep, that kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat, got himself some whiskers growing on his face. Must he be talking about Detective Gumshoe? He comes up and tells me to come down to the court.
Really?
Somehow I don't think we're going to get much useful information from this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving.
I think you're right. No, wait! I have one more question.
Huh?
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Don't forget DL6!
Huh? What did she just say, Nick?
One more time, Polly! Don't forget DL6! What? The DL6 incident? Hey, Dad! This is getting weird. Who is this old guy?
Why would that bird Polly know about DL6?
We have to figure out who that old man is.
Oh,
What?
he locked the door from the other side.
Great, we're never going to break that safe open. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. Maybe I should, but wait. We should present yet another animal companion to our sort of animal companion, Larry. Sorry, Nick. I don't know much about that. I'm your seller of hot dogs. Lame! I would assume that the lake entrance is now... Oh, we can't go to the beach anymore, can we? No, that Lara is gone. Offices. Let's go. Present. I can't look at it, by the way. Interestingly enough. I can check this. And I cannot check that. Present.
Don't waste time showing me things.
What about this thing? Boo! Boo! Everybody boo Maya! Still no one at Grossberg's, I imagine. Yep. Move. Detention center. Move. Criminal Affairs Department. Once again, the examination is taking 2 hours. Hey pal, long time no see! You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we wanted to ask you something. Yeah? Check this fucking bird out. Is that a parrot? The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. The parrot knew about that incident. That incident? DL6. What?
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Don't forget DL6.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6?
Nick, you think he might be?
Not going to talk about this anymore? Well, what about this? Sorry to disappoint you, pal. I'm drawing a blank. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. This was really helpful. Really?
You seem surprised.
No, not at all. Glad it worked out for you. You can take it back. Unless we need it in court. The boat caretaker. You know the boat rental shop down at the Gourd Lake? Oh yeah. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Huh? How'd you... That was supposed to be top secret.
Do you know who that old man is, detective?
Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an old bird. Pun intended? I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as witness, so that's why you cancelled his first appearance, didn't you? That's why we called Miss Slaughterheart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea.
Sounds suspicious.
Yes. It's Scary Hybrid Parrot. They are running forbidden experiments under the lake. You know, at this point, it could very well be. We should give missile and launch him at Karma. We don't have an option to pick our weapons anymore, I'm afraid. Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? We need to know about the DL6 accident. That was when Edgeware's father died. I can't help but think that it has something to do with this current case. To tell you the truth, I don't know much about the DL6 either. Mr. Edgeware forbade us from reading the file, so I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal.
What?
However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up. I get you. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Through there is the station's records room. I'll give you special permission to go in and find what you need.
All right. Way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick. To the records room.
I guess it's time we face Edgeworth's past. Okay, everyone. I guess it's time for a big reveal. Let's go. December 26th. Police Department. Records room.
Wow!
Or should I say, wow.
It's amazingly dusty.
10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess.
Let's find that DL6 stuff quick.
15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6?
Nick, I found out where the file is.
Oh, thanks.
Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file.
Let's ask the bird.
Let's just hurry up and read these files. This place is so dusty, I want to finish up and go get out of here.
Damn it. Well, I shot my shot. The case summary? Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary.
Right. Summary. Found it. Here you go.
December 28th, 2001.
It's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow.
So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse.
What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now?
Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all of the lights went out.
Wow, that was some earthquake.
At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours? Jesus. I bet Edgeworth is afraid of lifts too.
That would be scary like that in the dark.
There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator, and the survivors were unconscious.
Survivors?
One of the three in the elevator had been shot in the heart.
That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it?
He said that his father was shot before his eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in the elevator. Victim data. Do you have data on the victim, Edgeworth's father?
Yeah, hold on. Victim. Here, found it.
Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles.
Miles?
Miles Edgeworth, of course.
So he was in the elevator with his father.
From the angle of the bullets and other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Why are there so many coincidences? Where have I heard that before? Think, Nick, think! Huh, it sounds just like the current case. What's going on here? Suspect data. Got any data on the suspect in here?
That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on. This is it. The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi.
He was a clerk in the court, apparently.
So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it.
But he was found innocent, thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond.
Hammond? The victim in our case.
Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived, so much he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared.
Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder?
He may be closer than we think. I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth.
Nick! Are we going to take the whole file? There's too much! We'll never get it out!
You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? Thank God that they didn't make me pick what we might need. File on the DL6 incident. The ghost of the father did it? Potentially. Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now, all that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. The dad will be testifying in court. There you go. There's where the ghost comes in. Yay! Once again, we've finished this much later than I anticipated, but shall we try and wrap it up? With the final court hearing. But seriously, what kind of elevator is that? Shaft has some airflow, and the elevator has, I don't know, the thing in the ceiling? I don't know, some ancient elevator, maybe. You know as much as I do. December 27th, let's go. Back to One Karma and his bullshit. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Yeah, you fucking stay quiet. Very well, apparently the prosecution is also ready. Who is the judge here anyway? Mr. One Karma, your opening statement. Very well, no opening statement, so... Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. don't say that. Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now?
Bah! Must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now.
Right.
I call my witness, my decisive witness, to the stand.
Is that the mysterious boat shop owner? Well, he'll be sleeping for the 3 minutes, I guess, so, yeah. Sheesh, Karma, not even 5 minutes? Nope, 3 minutes is all you get. Sorry, guys, I'm hydrating copiously because I'll have to, for quotation marks, 3 minutes, voice this asshole.
Witness, state your profession.
I am the proprietor of the restaurant The Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. And I also rent boats.
The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct?
Yep, I was.
Please testify.
Wait a second. I still haven't heard who this guy really is.
Dad, who are you?
Objection!
Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet.
Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah! I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate.
Yeah, right. The witness will state his name. Well, I'm not really sure. Yep. What do you mean? My, memory.
Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last 7 years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name.
He can't recall, you say?
Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can't testify.
Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we? Witness? Try not to fall asleep, you got 3 minutes. It was the night on the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. It was I was in the restaurant, where I, read boats, as usual. Then I heard a bang. Yep. And I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. And I heard another bang. Again, left hand. Just about then, the boat comes back to the shore and a man walks by my window. Very well, I'd like to begin the cross-examination.
There's nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict, now!
Yes, but Mr. Wright?
Fuck you. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness.
Very well, you may begin. Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma?
3 minutes just passed!
I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. Psych, bitch.
This court is a sham!
I know. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. Just after midnight, you say? Yep, just around then. Are you sure? Pretty sure. Yep. When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today.
I asked him and he remembered. Isn't that right?
Don't glare at me like that. I remember it clearly. I did. Yep. This is going to take forever.
You see? Continue.
I was in the restaurant where I ran boats as usual. It's a boat renting restaurant, you see. Is there anyone who can verify that? Oh, I guess Polly could. Bring Polly to the stand. That's not good enough for a court of law. Yes, it is. That's right, exactly. What's not good enough? Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot. A parrot? Don't be so hard on the girl, Keithy boy. The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue. Then I heard a bang. Yup. And where did the bang seem to come from? From the lake, I figure.
Are you certain?
Yup.
Good, continue.
When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there, I couldn't see clearly. But I figured there was 2 men out there. Yup. But you couldn't see them clearly. Yup, at the time, that is. At the time. Then I heard another bang. So you heard 2 gunshots total. Yup. That's what Lana said in her testimony yesterday. Just about then, the boat comes back to the shore and a man walks by my window. By your window? Yup, by my window. Right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me and I saw him. This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
I have a bad feeling about this. That man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad!
That's certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead as he was walking by, too.
Got him.
Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him, that Edgeworth boy.
Oh, need a hand? This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. But Karma, he lured me into this cross-examination so he could set me up for a fall.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us.
I'd better act quick, or this trial is going to be over. Raise an objection! Us waiting usually doesn't end so well. Your Honor! We proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired the gun.
Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? And the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand?
Exactly.
That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. What the fuck is this shit? Are you ignoring the truth of the matter here? Everything in this witness's testimony is true.
The judge is lost in thought. What should I do?
Objection!
Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, I can't believe he's dead. But his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie... Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof.
Nick, do we have evidence?
It's not good. There's nothing I can do.
Are you sure?
To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore.
Please. Can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. I think it can't. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. Nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. What? No! This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. You shut the fuck up. The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned. What? Wait! Who was that just now?
Me!
Larry? What are you doing here?
Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there, in the park, the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday, but today I remembered it.
Remembered what?
The gunshot! I heard it too!
Well, not quite the assets, but he might save our ass. Ironically, order! What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So, you say you heard a gunshot?
Yeah, I did. A gunshot. That night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify.
Order! Order! Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed.
Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over. No, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this.
She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. He could make things even worse. He can.
Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse.
You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there is another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now.
A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned.
Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Okay. Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now.
What?
The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. The court is adjourned. Well, December 27th, 10:28 a.m. Defendant Long B number 2. Phew! Yep, let that play out. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there.
Larry was at the lake that night.
Yes. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake.
Alright. And he found the balloon and the air tank that night.
Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing.
Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
What's that?
Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon?
Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. Couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really.
I see.
Right. Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance. Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials. Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right?
That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth.
Edgeworth? Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Everything's on Larry now. Well, here we go. I hope there was a checkpoint. December 27th, 10:35 a.m. Here we go again. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 26th. Right, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. Oh, here we go. The night of the murder. Oh. That night, I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something and found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in the rental shop dock. Then just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor.
What's wrong, Nick?
It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared.
Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick.
Oh boy. Here we go. That night I was out on the boat on the lake. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? There were so many things wrong, I don't even know where to begin. Well, okay, first of all, what time was it? Oh, it was after 11 when I went out in the boat. But by that time, everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited until the coast was cleared, so to speak. And why were you out on the boat at such a late hour? I was looking for something and found it. Looking for something? Yeah. Mr. Butts, what was it you were looking for?
Objection!
What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely, he was hunting for this Gordy. Oh, here's back. Welcome back. I don't know how much you missed, but yeah. We've got a new witness. We had a guilty verdict, but that didn't seem to stick. The judge reconsidered. That's surprisingly close to the truth in a sense. This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. So I quietly slipped the boat back in the rental shop dock. Around what time was that? Oh, well, let's see. I figure I was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12. Yeah. You're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face! I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. Also, the sun is out during the night, as in, you know, not around. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. I looked over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order! Well, Mr. Box? Whoa, everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case. Huh. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. So you only heard one time, correct? Yeah. Huh. Well, Nick? It was a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradictions.
Sorry. I wish you could be of more help. I wish you could call my sister.
Yeah, you were on the boat on the lake. Looking for something and found it. Quietly slipped into the boat back into the rental shop. Just as I was thinking about going home, I heard a boat. Looked over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. Do we push this? What the photograph? Where's the other photo, though? Is that the one? The one we can't look at? It is at 11:50. And she did say that there didn't seem to be a boat out there on the photo. It was just a clear lake. Do we try? I mean, what else can we add? So after I heard the single gunshot, I went home. Should we? I don't really know. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order, oh Mr. Butts, whoa, the fog. I don't think we don't have the first picture anymore, do we? Or am I blind and or stupid, or both? Because I don't see it. We have the picture, we have this one that we can't look at. We have the overmap, overmap, and then we have the DL6 incident photo. We tried this? Yeah. The evidence clearly reveals a contradiction. No, it doesn't. Fuck. Great. Well, there goes that. What else do we have here? The Gordy. sounds during the midnight. The metal detector. The bird. The DL6. This is the lake. Were they consecutive shots? Because this one is at 11:50. And the other one was at midnight? Approximately 12:15, but we know that this is a fake picture, so that doesn't add up. Let's go through this again, I guess. Didn't see a boat. He went home. Heard this bang. Let's hear that. Where did the sound come from? Wasn't sure. Looked around. Yeah, he looked. Wasn't there something that he said that kind of gave a bit more of a reaction? What time was it? About an hour, 12. We're not sure. 12-ish. I was looking for something, found it. We don't have the air thing anymore, by the way. 2 sounds, just after midnight. This? Maybe he did hear the second gunshot, but he's stupid? I heard a bang. Looked over the lake. Well, this is not too far from the checkpoint, so, hi-ho! Yeah, he looked. No. Wrong. I feel like we gotta push this. Maybe this. Please. Please? No? Fuck you. But 2 gunshots after midnight! How long did it take him to get out of there? So he didn't hear the second one at all. You'd think you hear it, you know, in the quiet of the night, something like that, in the park, where it's dead quiet. Didn't see a boat. Maybe here? Again, we are just after the checkpoint, so maybe it's okay if we fail here. Wait a second, Larry! What? You only heard 1 bang? You're sure? See, I knew I had to push this, but I didn't know at which exact statement, for fuck's sake. That's what I said! But Miss Lana Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please! Huh? You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you got to treat me nice and stuff, okay? Mr. Butts. What? You only heard 1 gunshot, are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude! With my headphones? What? Larry, you dumb bitch. Order, and stop that booing! Mr. Butts! You are listening to the radio with your headphones, guys. It's okay. You can boo Larry in the chat. I allow it. This court is, actually, you know, a reasonable court here. Yeah, so what? That a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. I do not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should we continue the testimony? Please, I'm curious. What else kind of bullshit he's going to bring up? Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Bah! Nothing is more painful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. Right, leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any of the... I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. What Larry heard. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio. See? I was listening to it real booming loud, like... But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it, too. You were listening to your radio at a high volume. Yeah, what's the big problem? Can the man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony. Objection! Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? DJ? An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is... When he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. Oh boy, do I wish that was true. Fuckers talking over songs and shit. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. And we're only got half a health left. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. Tell us more about Fiancé. So, you turned on the radio. Right. I just wanted to hear someone's voice, you know. You don't know what it's like out there alone on Christmas Eve? Alone? I shouldn't have said anything. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? Do you by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to? Objection! This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor. Objection sustained. The witness was listening to the radio, that is all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Butts, how long was your radio set to that night? I was listening to it real booming loud, like... Real booming loud. Yeah, you know. And you had your headphones on? Yep. I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. Can you prove that? No, of course you can't. Nah, I can't prove it. But I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back real clear to me, you know? I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. What did he say? Objection! Can you please stop interrupting me? Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what a DJ said do to us? Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care. We should care. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should.
Why?
Well, how do you know if we don't ask? Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot?
Just when he said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," I heard the gunshot.
This is the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. What do you mean, almost Christmas? I mean, I guess the first photo was taken, like, right before 12? What was it? 10? 11:50 or something? From the photo? Right? But there is one gleaming ray of hope in there. I've got to press it until we get to the bottom of what happened. Should we try that photo? I mean, it has the time on it. It's almost Christmas when I heard the gunshot. See, it's almost, it's 12:24. The Christmas Eve is about to end. Present? Please? What do you think about the witness's statement? I'm not sure I follow. It clearly contradicts the, I thought... I am going to break this desk in half. Objection overrun. I don't think that will be any favors with the judge. Fuck. We're running out of life. Quick. It just sounds like the gunshot. It has to be this that we press, isn't it? Because the rest is kind of bloody frigging bullshit. Thanks. What else? Almost out of life. More crush on the radio, see as well. See? I'm pretty sure we gotta press the last one. What is your ray of hope? That's like the only thing that gives us some kind of notion of what time it was. From the approximately 1 meter away. 2 sounds like gunshots just after midnight. Just after midnight. Do we present this again? Because the shots were after midnight and not almost Christmas.
Objection!
Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? Oh, what's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," when he heard the gunshot. Indeed, and? Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be the case, yes. But that contradicts the 2 testimonies we have heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said it was after midnight when they heard the shots. In other words, when they heard the gunshot, it was already Christmas. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Please let us go through this without guiltying again. Order, order. What does this mean? 2 prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight.
Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious.
What? Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butts' claims he heard the gunshot before midnight? Well, again, the camera went off for the first time before midnight. I don't know. Let's try. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard the gunshot before midnight.
Intriguing. I am assuming you have evidence for this wild claim?
Yes, I've been trying to push it for I don't know how many times already. I've wasted all my bloody health. Here, eat it up. Look at this. Guys, this is your second and most likely last chance for tonight. Just to make it clear, I've added a certain sound redeem. Just for cases like this. That is all. That's all I'm going to say. Use it or lose it. It was the last spot. Again, it's the wrong one. Yes. Can't you guys see the new one I've added today?
Look at this photograph.
There we go. Natalia got it. At the very long last. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m. Oh. But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph.
Look at this photograph.
It is why this photograph exists at all. Okay, guys, don't push your luck. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Aha! Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. This is why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard the gunshot, it was most certainly still Christmas Eve. Indeed, it would seem that that is the case. Then, where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken? Not at all, Your Honor. It is a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. We don't have that photo anymore, by the way. Your Honor, that night, there were 2 sets of gunshots, with a 25-minute pause between them. Why would this be? Don't be fooled, Judge. The camera was set to respond to loud noises. Yes? There is no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why, the witness could have sneezed, triggered the camera. Hey, my nose was clear that night, man. Clear! Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Yeah, I see my health flashing. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 was indeed a gunshot? Please show the court evidence if you have any. Well, the gun fired 3 times. Gordy is already picked up out of the lake. Is it the gun? Was the bird being loud? Just 2 shots after the midnight. Is it the gun? Could it be the gun? What the fuck else could have made the noise? Gun? Take that! This is my evidence. The murder weapon. Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When, then, was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That third shot was the shot Larry heard just before the midnight.
Order. Order! That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake.
Exactly. If this is true, there were two sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you, why?
Uh-oh, I'd better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes.
What's wrong, Nick?
I have it! I have it!
You do?
Huh? Remember the case with the steel samurai?
Yeah, of course I remember.
The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case.
What do you mean?
Maya,
Yes?
if we don't figure this out now, we'll never run Edward's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch, and I'm going to run with it.
Right, I mean, is this safe?
Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay?
Right, Nick.
You don't have many tries, though. Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. I'm not seeing it yet.
What do you mean, Mr. Wright?
Tisk. So you finally realize the truth. There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself. Wrong, One Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting.
Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat.
Left hand still.
There was a gunshot fired on the boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance between the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on the boat. I admit it's hard to imagine any other possibility.
Yes, but this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright?
We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 12:15, but Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent.
Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the two men on the boat are.
The murderer and Hammond? Edgeworth and the murderer? Edgeworth and Hammond. Well, Edgeworth himself said that he was on the boat. So he had to be on the boat, right? Was Edgeworth and the murderer on the boat? Well, that depends. Edgeworth and Hammond? I wonder how many more decisions do we gotta make here? Because if we pick a wrong one, and we're wrong, we can try the other one. But how much more questioning is gonna be out there? It's probably gonna make me show evidence and whatever the heck in it. So we better choose very carefully. Guys, any opinions on this? This is very important part here. And that's why I'm gonna hydrate like hell. And everybody else also hydration check, posture check, put your posture check. Did you do any of those things recently? Hmm? Year says 2. Oh, but where was Hammond in that case? Was Hammond the murderer? The murderee? We already know that supposedly the shot was from 1 meter away. Choices, choices. Possibilities, possibilities. I mean, it could have still been Edgeworth and Hammond, and Edgeworth not being the murderer. I'm kind of thinking 3. But I'm not sure. Let's make it a group effort. Let's make it really count. I don't want to collect through all of the chapter again. Natalia is confused, but... maybe 3, but I don't get it. Yes, we don't know where the heck the murderer is, actually, and who is the murderer still. Nick pretends like he does, but he once again refuses to share with the class. Let's try this. Miles Edgeworth and Robert Hammond.
Objection.
Yes, I believe you're mad. That is exactly what I've been telling the court this whole time. You're agreeing with me, and yet, why did you just say? What did you just say? That Robert Hammond had been killed 25 minutes before shot on the boat? Yes, that's what I said. I was just testing you, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, your client has already been declared guilty once. Nope, that's not the one. Sigh. I'll ask you again. Explain. Well, the other one then, I guess. Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. Brain noise. What? Are you serious? Are we serious? I don't fucking know anymore. Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. Makes sense? I'm not sure what to make of all this. Ludicrous! Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name? Right, it's... Adam. Adam. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? Ah! Again, you waste my time. I don't know because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of the crime was not on the boat? What? Well then, where did the murder take place? Show the judge where the murder took place. Fuck me.
By the boathouse? He did say some guy passed by his window. Right? This is it, guys. Don't worry, Natalia. I'm stupid too. This is our last health point that we're playing with here. Well, there weren't any boats on the lake, so it must have been by the boathouse, right? Correct? Here somewhere? Right? Right? It has to be it. If we lose this... you're telling me to wait? You're going to check? You're going to make it absolutely 100%? Larry heard the first shot. Yes. The one that wasn't on the lake and one that was right before midnight. Should I check? I don't know. Should you check? Do you feel confident that we can secure this without checking? It's your call, babe. We're playing with fire, but, you know... Should we make it interesting? What do the rest of you guys think? Should we check? Or should we bite the bullet, so to speak? Haha, get it? No, but I think it should be close to Larry then. If he could hear it over the radio. Well, it's not terribly far, and who bloody knows how far he went, is the thing. I'm confused, but about as much as everyone. Okay, discussion time. He didn't really say when he disembarked from the boat, did he? So we don't know how far he would have gone. This is the exit, one would assume. This is the hot dog stand. It's the red button. What's the red button? Which one? Which cable should we cut? I'm going to guess it's roundabouts here, but again, with how fucking specific they were with the previous case where we had to show on the map. The one from Among Us? I'm looking it up. Okay. Alright. Because I thought, with the previous case, I knew where the murder sorta kinda took place. Where the kid saw the quote-unquote murder, not the actual murder. And yeah, I was off a bit. Okay, I'm wrong, which I'm upset about. So I am right. Yes, I am Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. So here? Is this? How far do I put the finger? I'm too paranoid to hit present until I know exactly. The boathouse or next to the boathouse? I don't know what the range of the finger is. Is this good? Or is this good? Or is this good? Boathouse, so you were right? I am right. And I shall prove it! By being Phoenix. Okay, that's enough of that bit. Here, of course, the boat shop, where he lives. What? That way, he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing.
Objection!
You shut your dirty mouth. Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. There he is, making donuts on the lake. That night, he was out on the lake in a boat, searching for something. I don't say what. He finds it and returns the boat. Then, just as he starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. See, right there, within his earshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned a boat? The boat shop. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor.
Nick, are you sure about this?
Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning, don't make me do it manually. And I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. Everything is riding on this. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat, singular. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake. And who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright? If I fuck this up, will you punish me? It wasn't Miles, was it? Was it Miles? He did think that he shot him. Two? No, it's confusing as hell. That's this game in a nutshell, I'm afraid. I mean, he could have thought that he shot because he heard the shot, and that's why he was shocked. But also, why was... Again, everything is riding on this game. Please don't make me take much more of these choices with my health. None of them got bullet wounds, nope. But someone shot the pistol on the boat. So one, the pistol was blank. Miles said himself that he didn't shoot, that he picked up the gun like a big old dum-dum, and that's how he got the fingerprints on it. Isn't that what he said? So it's not Edgeworth, right? YOLO? But then who was caretaker shooting himself? Oh, wait. Are we figuring this out or what? I'm guessing it's two. Anyone has any objections to my logic? Other than the game, of course. I don't need the game to tell me this. Because then it's game over once again at the very end of the case. Oh, we don't want that, do we? So let's try our bestest. It's also getting late once again. I'm sorry. Boy, these cases are getting longer and longer. So he killed Hammond, caretaker, then framed Edgelord, wow, okay, by faking shot and falling off the boat. To stage the murder, that already happened, so like Minority Report BS. So it is the boat shop caretaker. Huh? Huh? Yes? Do we report the boat shopkeeper? I think.
gotta be. Okay, YOLO. Yes. Shot the water.
Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose.
Wait a minute.
Yes?
Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone?
Details.
Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice.
Because the first shot missed. To create a witness? Well, it definitely didn't miss the water. 2! See, we're on the same wavelength. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor.
Create a witness.
The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and fires again. Then, the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him.
I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it could appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other.
The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. Larry's like, what?
Bailiff! Bring out the witness from before!
Oh no, we're still going. Please! We gotta end this today!
The boat shop caretaker, quickly!
Please, let it be over. I'm hanging you by the thread.
Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand.
There he is, very wide.
Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said.
Yes.
Well, why did you go to the lake that night?
What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes, several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me.
Something important?
I'm sorry, I can't say that what it was.
Your Honor, sir. Bailiff, are you conducting a trial here? I asked you to remain quiet.
The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either.
What? What should I do?
What should I do?
Find him quickly. We cannot allow him to get away.
Well, shit.
Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared.
A search warrant has already been issued.
It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood?
Now, of course, we gotta go for the whole 3 days.
One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well, court is adjourned. Heck.
Well, at least we lived.
That's new.
December 27th, 1:22 p.m., defendant lobby number 2.
Yay, Nick, you did it!
Unfortunately, not entirely so. Yeah, well, at least we got our out from under that guilty verdict.
What about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with this testimony. Larry really helped us out.
Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. Me neither.
I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients.
Hey, Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Did you say something?
Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little. Relax.
Nothing to smile about in his life.
I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet.
What do you mean?
Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. And I don't know whether or not to tell you.
Edgeworth?
No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but I can't make up my mind. What is it about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I had. A memory of a crime that I committed.
A crime you committed?
A memory of a murder.
To be continued. Yet another cliffhanger. Hope everyone's excited and intrigued. Yes.
Hey, at least we lived.
For once. Although we're not done yet.
I'm fairly sure it's gonna be a 4-parter, but the game surprised us once again. December 27th, 2:11 p.m. No! We're leaving. To the title screen. Yes. Alright then, everyone, I guess we have no choice. I guess maybe on Tuesday we're gonna see this thing through. I hate half a bag of nuts. I was so on edge.
Why do you hate them so much? What did the nuts do to you?
Did they murder your, I don't know, really. Choose your witness. Choose your, victim, I guess. No, you love the nuts? Then why do you say you hate them? The court is taking records, you know. That's pretty much, a testimony. You know? If something will happen to those nuts, you will be on record. Anyways, everybody, thank you for hanging out. I hope this was entertaining, at the very least. And again, very down to the wire, at the very end. Like our dear characters have stated themselves, they're becoming self-aware, I believe. And yeah, Saturday, more Uncharted 4. We're going to beautiful Scotland, and boy oh boy is it beautiful, if what we've seen so far is anything to go by, so hope everyone's excited to look for more treasures. And, well, I really bloody hope we finish this case on Tuesday, like I've already mentioned, and find out Edgeworth's secret, dark memory of a crime? Whatever that's supposed to mean, but yeah, anyways, take care of yourselves, everybody. Hope you have a lovely rest of the week and an even lovelier start of the week. Stay safe, stay warm, stay hydrated, and well fed. I'll see you then. Bye-bye!